Good morning, everyone. Shema Yisrael Asher Eloheinu Yahweh Echad. ואהבת את ענת אלוהיך ובכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודייך וחיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ולכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומייך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. So these are words from the book of Deuteronomy, and a rough translation of them is, listen, Israel, Yahweh Eloheinu, Yahweh Echad is one, and you shall love Yahweh Eloheinu with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your might, and take to heart these instructions that I charge to you on this day, and impress them on your children, and recite them when you are at home, and when you are away, and when you lie down, and when you wake up. And bind them as a sign on your hand, and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead, and inscribe them on your doorposts and on your gates. So that is perhaps the central prayer of Judaism. It's mimetical, right? It says, repeat me. Here are some words. Listen, everything is one. All is one. And that doesn't make any sense. It's a paradox, like a serpent eating its tail. How can everything be a single thing? But if we repeat this over and over and over and over and over again, then maybe we will understand it one day. And so I have this practice of repeating these words over and over every morning. And I'm glad that I get to share this practice with you all. And we will continue with some more mantra work. It's DiGiorno. These are my pronouns. According to TikTok, I asked TikTok what you thought my pronouns were, and this was the answer that I received. You can watch a video about it. That's all I'm going to say about pronouns. This is them. Okay? Great. Alright. So, the words that come immediately after what we just read in the book of Deuteronomy sound like this. V'chaya. כי ויחי יהוה אלוהיך אל הארץ אשר נשבע לאבותיך לאברהם ליצחק וליעקב לתת לך ערים גדולות וטובות אשר לא בנית ובתים מלאים כל טובה אשר לא מילאת וברות עצובים אשר לא הצעת כהרים בזיתים אשר לא נתת והלכת ושבת הישמר לך פן תשכח את יהוה אשר תישך מארץ מצרים מבית עבדים. And that translates to, when Yahweh Eloheinu brings you to the land that he swore to your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to assign to you, great and flourishing cities that you did not build, houses full of all good things that you did not fill, hewn cisterns that you did not hew, olive groves and vineyards that you did not plant, and you eat your fill. Take heed that you do not forget Yahweh, who freed you from the land of Egypt, the house of bondage. So these words come immediately after those earlier words in Deuteronomy which say, copy me, repeat me, remember me. This is the essence of who you are, of what reality is. All is one. Remember this. Also remember that you are on stolen land. I live on a farm with cisterns that I did not hew and vineyards that I did not plant. I live here. This is stolen land. And I've been to places in the world, Israel, where there are olive groves that are harvested by people who did not plant them, who live in houses that they did not build. The world is full of stolen land, and we have no divine right to be here. And house of bondage, yes, that is the epithet for Egypt in the Old Testament. The house of bondage, the place of suffering, where we were literally bonded into slavery. It's a metaphor. There was no slavery of the Hebrew people in Egypt. It's a story, but yes, this land that you are occupying, that was stolen, remember that Yahweh gave it to you, and he gave it to you through violence. And he could just as easily take it away. That's the message. And who is Yahweh? Yahweh's an imaginary superhero. He's your abusive father who thinks he made the world, when actually he just insists that he did. Anyhow, we can continue on. Here's a few more things about Yahweh that I try to repeat every day. Baruch atah Yahweh, Eloheinu melech haolam, shelo ashani isha. I repeat the name of Yahweh Eloheinu, who did not make me a woman. What an asshole. Baruch atah Asherah, anat malecha ha'olam, asher yitzaret ha'adam, b'chachama uvara ve'o. I repeat the name of Asherah Anat, who made me with many openings and cavities. I came upon a wedding that old families had contrived, with Bethlehem the bridegroom and Babylon the bride. Oh, great Babylon was trembling, and she stood there naked with me, and Bethlehem inflamed us both like the shy one at some orgy. And when we fell together, all our flesh was like a veil that we had to draw aside to see the serpent eat its tail. Oh, some women wait for Jesus, and some we wait for Cain. So I'll hang upon my altar, and I'll hoist my axe again, and I'll take the one who finds me back to where it all began, back when Jesus was the honeymoon and Cain was just a man. And we'll read from pleasant Bibles that are bound in blood and skin that Asherah is gathering all her children back again. Good morning, Darlene. I am in New York. And good morning, Allison. It's so nice to see you again. I'm really happy that you're here. Welcome, welcome all. Here we are, morning ritual. So, this next one is in Sanskrit, and it goes like this. Kajananam Bhutakanati Sevitam Kapita Jambupala Sarabakshitam Umasutam Sakavina Sakarnam Mahamatim Divyam Mayuravahanam Rudasyasinam Surasainanatam Guham Sadanam Saranam Prapadye Yaku Hendu to Sarahara Devalaya Supravasvarita Yavina Varanda Mantitakara Yasveta Padmasana Ya Brahmachuta Sankara Pratrapi Devasata Pujita Samampatu Saraswati Bhagavati Nihesa Jadyapaha Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sachidananda Murtaye Nisparanchaya Santaya Shishivanandaya Te Namaha Shivishnudevanandaya Te Namaha Om Sarva Mangla Manglaye Shive Savarta Sadike Saranye Trayambake Karihi Narayani Namostite Narayani Namostite Om I salute the three-eyed Divine Mother, Narayani, who brings auspiciousness. Trayambakam yajamai sugandim pushche vardhanam Orvarukami bhavandanan mrityar mukshiyam amritatam Trayambakam yajamai sugandim pushche vardhanam Orvarukami bhavandanan mrityar mukshiyam amritatam Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santini Ramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashantu Makashi Dukhabhag Bhave Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityur Mamritam Gamaya Om Purnamadam Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamibhavashishate Om Shanti 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 Om peace, peace, peace. But I don't want to pray to my maker, no. I just want to be feeling free. Not like who I am, but the pink and golden land and that wide, wild sky over me. Help me to the sun, hey, I'm looking everywhere. See, I'm looking to become not the prayer, but the prayer. And I don't want to pray, no. I don't want to pray, no, no, no. I don't want to pray, we don't want to pray. Pray, and it's not much good to talk, better to walk it. Ooh, not much good to take, better to give. We are done, forgiven, and forgotten of our sins, and I promise you, my friends, all that dies will live again. So, pardon God and Mom, what I'm saying isn't fair. See, I'm looking to become not the prayer, but the prayer, and I don't want to pray, no. I don't want to pray, no, no, no. I don't want to pray, we don't want to pray. Pray. I love Allah, Allah made love, and Yahweh, Yahweh made hate. Asher, Asherah made good, and Anat made bad. Eloheinu made love, and Yahweh, Yahweh made hate. I love Allah. God made, God made, God made. But I don't want to pray to my maker. I just want to be what I see. Not like in a book or the leaves of trees that shook from a word that means only not a thing. No, no. Pardon, God and Mom, what I'm saying isn't fair. See, I'm looking to become not the prayer, but the prayer. And I don't want to pray, no. I don't want to pray, no, no, no. I don't want to pray. We don't want to pray. Pray, pray. I love Allah, Allah made love, and Yahweh, Yahweh made hate. Asher, Asherah made good, and Anat made bad. Eloheinu made love, and Yahweh, Yahweh made hate. I love Allah. God made, God made, God made me. Good morning. Disney, I was born Jewish. My my family is very thoroughly Jewish. Survived the Holocaust. My mother immigrated to the United States from Hungary in 1956. So yes, very Jewish. But, you know, that prayer, that's an American song. That's by Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. I added the Canaanitic deities, right? So what does it mean to be Jewish? I pay attention to the roots. So that means paying attention to what came before Yahweh, what came before Judaism was in the house of Judah. Yeah. So, there's a couple more mantras that I will do. Have a beautiful day, Hold. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining. We have a couple more mantras from this book here, and then Kaddish, and then we'll have about 20 minutes or so to answer questions. Hi, Jenny. So nice to see you again. So very nice to see you again. I want to go to a fishing village on the Texas coast. Thanks for the reminder. It sounds beautiful there. So, this is called Arati. It's a fire ritual. Arati. Arati. See it? Yes. It's a fire ritual. Oh, thank you, Hold. So, often I like to start this one just holding a note, testing to see how long I can hold it. It's part of the voice work that I do. So let's see. You can tone with me if you like. Find a tone that you find easy and accessible. And we'll tone for as long as we can. Hi, Bewitched. Alright, take a deep breath in. Jaya Jayarati Vina Vinayaka Vina Vinayaka Sri Ganesha Jaya Jayarati Subramanya Subramanya Kartikeya Jaya Jayarati Venugopala Venugopala Venuola Papa Vidura Ravanita Chora Jaya Jayarati Venkanta Ramana Bhavani Sankara Sita Rama Radhe Shama Jaya Jayarati Gauri Manohara Bhavani Sankara Samba Sadashiva Uma Maheshwara Jaya Jayarati Raja Rajeshwari Tripura Sundari Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Mahashakti Jaya Jayarati Anjaneya Hanumanta Jaya Jayarati Dattatreya Trimutri Avatara Jaya Jayarati Adityaya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jayarati Sanischaraya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jayarati Sankarachaya Advaita Guravi Jaya Jayarati Sadgurunata Shivananda Jaya Jayarati Vishnu Devananda Jaya Jayarati Agastya Munaye Shri Ama Priyaye Jaya Jayarati Ayapa Swamine Dharma Shastave Jaya Jayarati Jesus Gurave Moses Gurave Buddha Gurave Jaya Jayarati Muhammad Gurave Guru Nanak Gurave Samastya Gurubho Namaha Jaya Jayarati Venugopala Natatra Suyabati Natandra Karatam Lima Vidyabati Kutayamagni Twameva Bantamandi Sarvam Tasyabasya Samidam Vivanti Om Yange Kayamane Kaiva Govari Saraswati Normade Sudukaveri Hiya Namastitam Namo Namaha Twameva Mata Chapita Twameva Bandisha Saka Twameva Vidya Dravinam Twameva Sarvam Mama Deva Kayina Vacha Manasindriyarva Buddhyatmanava Prakrite Sabhavad Karamyanyad Mangalam Parasmahe Narayana Iti Sarmar Payami Sarvadambam Parichaya Mamikam Sarvanambrija Aham Sva Sarva Papaya Mokshayami Masucha. Whatever actions I perform with my body, speech, mind, senses, my nature, my intellect, or my emotions, all these, I dedicate to you. Hello, Philly girl. So we're doing mantras. We're actually just about to conclude. We'll conclude with a Kaddish. Thank you, Lavender. I hope you have a lovely weekend too. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying this, Josh. So we will conclude the mantra portion of this stream with a Kaddish for all of those people who died yesterday of coronavirus, and for all those other forces of death and suffering that have plagued the living since our lineage began and will continue to plague us until our lives are done. And for the last 2,500 years, my ancestors have been saying something like the following words: Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, B'yama divrach yirtei v'yamlich mal chutei, b'chayachon v'yamechon v'chayid kol beit Yisrael, b'galav v'zman kari v'imru, Amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah meva'arch li'alam olmei olmaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal shemei d'kudesha b'richu, le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tush b'chata v'nechemata, d'yamiran b'yama v'imru, Amen. Yehei shlamar Rabbah min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yochol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. Osei shalom b'imramav, huya asei shalom. Aleinu v'yachol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Osei shalom b'imramav, hoyasei shalom aleinu v'yalechol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Thank you all so much for joining me this morning. It means the world to me. I'm gonna have my breakfast now, and I am here for 18 minutes until 10 o'clock sharp, when I have a meeting that I have to attend, can no longer be live for. But until then, we can hang out. Feel free to ask me any questions, either about this morning ritual or anything else. I'm very happy to stay and chat with you for just a little bit. Okay.